Good morning. In this video, we are going to continue with Chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry. We have already seen in the previous videos the formula for all six trigonometric ratios sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, sec A, and cot A. We have also seen the reciprocal of the ratios sin A and cosec A, cos A and sec A, tan A and cot A. We have seen another special formula for tan A and cot A. Tan A is sin A by cos A and cot A is cos A by sin A. And in the previous video, we have seen trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. The values for all six trigonometric ratios at the angles 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Now we move on to trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Two angles are said to be complementary if their sum equals 90 degree. Now in this right angled triangle, right angled at B, sum of the angles is 180 degree. This is the angle sum property of a triangle. Since angle B is 90 degree, angle A plus angle C would be 90 degree. Angle C can be written as 90 degree minus angle A. Now we have seen the formula for all the trigonometric ratios in the first video. We'll substitute that first. Sin C can also be written as sin 90 minus A, which is AB by AC, which is opposite side to angle C divided by the hypotenuse. Same way, we write all the values for the trigonometric ratios with respect to angle C. And then second column, we write all the formulas again with respect to angle A. Now, when we compare these two columns, we find that sin 90 minus A is AB by AC and cos A is also AB by AC. So that means sin 90 minus A is equal to cos A, which is equal to AB by AC. Similarly, cos 90 minus A is equal to sin A, which is equal to BC by AC. And tan 90 minus A is equal to cot A, as well as cot 90 minus A is equal to tan A. Finally, cosec 90 minus A is equal to sec A and sec 90 minus A is equal to cosec A, which is AC by BC. Now we have the trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Sin 90 minus A is cos A. Cos 90 minus A is sin A. Tan 90 minus A is cot A. Cot 90 minus A is tan A. And cosec 90 minus A is sec A. Sec 90 minus A is cosec A. These are the complementary angles. Now, moving on to exercise 8.3. First question, we need to evaluate tan 26 degree divided by cot 64 degree. Now, we know that tan and cot are reciprocals of each other. So, first, we convert the angles in these kind of questions. That is, any one trigonometric ratio. In this question, we are considering the numerator. Tan of 26 can be written as 90 minus 64. That is in terms of complementary angle, which is equal to cot 64 by cot 64, because tan 90 degree minus A is cot A. So here A, take it to be 64 degree. So we will get cot 64 divided by cos 64. Solving, the answer is 1. Same way, we will see the next question, which is cosec 31 degree minus sec 59 degree. We know already that cosec and sec are complementary to each other. So cosec 31 can be written as 90 minus 59 minus sec 59 degree. Now cosec 90 minus 59 degree is sec 59 degree minus sec 59 degree. These two would get cancelled and we get the answer to be 0. The next one is tan 48, tan 23, tan 42, tan 67 equal to 1. They are all multiplications and we are having a single trigonometric ratio. So first, let us write any two in their complementary angles. So let us take tan 48, which can be written as tan 90 minus 42, tan 23, which can be written as tan 90 minus 67. The other two, we will write it as such. We don't convert all the angles. Now tan 90 minus 42 is cot 42. Tan 90 minus 67 is cot 67. And then tan 42, tan 67 follows the same way. Let us just rearrange them. We'll have cot 42 degree into tan 42 degree into cot 67 degree into tan 67 degree. We also know that cot and tan are reciprocals of each other. So they both would get cancelled, as well as cot 67 and tan 67. So we are left with 1, which is our RHS. So we have proved this question. Now in all these type of questions, we had kept the trigonometric ratio intact and converted the angles. There are two ways to solve the questions. First one is converting the angles. The second one is converting the trigonometric ratio. Both would give the same answer. Let us see how. Tan 20 is tan 90 minus 70, which is cot 70. Now, let us convert the trigonometric ratio first, keeping the angle same. So, tan 20 is cot 90 minus 20. So, the angle is retained, but the trigonometric ratio is changed in this. Now, 90 minus 20 is 70. So, answer is cot 70. So, the final answer is the same. It depends whether you are going to keep the ratio intact and change the angle, or you're going to change the ratio and keep the angle intact. Okay. The first type is what we had seen till now in the exercise. The second type we use when the angle is not known to us, but an abstract value is given. For example, question number 4 of exercise 8.3. If tan A equal to cot B, prove that A plus B is 90 degree. Here we don't know what is A and what is B. So we won't be able to calculate and say 90 minus A or 90 minus B. And we are supposed to prove A plus B is 90 degree over here. In these kind of questions wherein the angles are abstract, we use the second method, that is converting the trigonometric ratio first. Tan A is equal to cot B given to us. We change the trigonometric ratio first, keeping the angle intact. So cot is converted to tan, 90 minus B is written as such. Now, as we had seen before, the trigonometric ratios are equal, so we can equate their angles. So A is equal to 90 minus B. Taking B to the other side, A plus B is equal to 90 degree. Hence, we have proved this. This is the example in which we convert the trigonometric ratio first and we keep the angle intact. Let us see one more question of the same type. If sec 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20, where 4a is an acute angle, find the value of a. Sec 4a is equal to cosec a minus 20. It's already given to us. Now, we change the trigonometric ratio, keep the angle intact. So sec becomes cosec 90 minus 4a equal to cosec a minus 20. Two trigonometric ratios are equal, so we can equate their angles. 90 minus 4a is equal to a minus 20. So 5a is 110. Solving, we get a as 22 degree. We have found the value of a in this question. Again, here 4a is given as the angle, which is an abstract number. So we convert the trigonometric ratio first. Next, moving on to question number 6. If A, B and C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then show that sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. Just given that ABC are interior angles. Now we know by angle sum property that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. You can notice that the symbol angle is not mentioned here. In trigonometry, it need not be mentioned because they've already given that ABC are interior angles. Dividing throughout by 2 because we have to prove for half the angles. So we divide throughout by 2. A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 is 180 divided by 2 would be 90 degree for us. In the proof, we have B plus C on one side and A on the other side. So let us take A by 2 to the other side. B plus C by 2 is equal to 90 minus A by 2. Now, just let us see the previous question once. Here, the same trigonometric ratios were equal. So we equate the angles. Now, going back with that step. Two angles are equal, so we are going to apply the trigonometric ratio sine on both the sides. So in that manner, we get sine of b plus c by 2 is equal to sine of 90 minus a by 2. We know that sine 90 minus a by 2 is cos a by 2. So we get sine b plus c by 2 is equal to cos a by 2. Hence, we have proved the question. With this, we have come to the end of the session. Thank you.